Anything I fucking commit to, I fucking do. Like, if I say I'm gonna do it, I do it.
Of course, with 5 days before launch, we have to change the website. All the pens are still stuck at customs. The real update is we go live tomorrow. We've ran into some issues, and of course, they're happening the week before. We actually interviewed 2 people for a social media director / content creator. And one of the girls that we interviewed, she actually had mentioned our website. So she did her own research and said, just want to let you know, before I can even work with you, you'd have to change this website. It's too AI focused, it's AI heavy written. It's not clear on what the product is. We actually took that feedback, regardless if we work with her or not. It's amazing. Like, I was like, oh shit, I didn't even realize that. We go to the website, the first page should be so clear that, oh, this is what they do, this is who they are, this is what they stand for, this is how they operate, whatever the case may be. Like, this is their product, and this is how you get their product. And it's not clear at all. Second thing is, Shisharl reached out to me 2 days ago and said that all the pens are still stuck at customs and they won't release them. So we're like, dang, are those gonna be in time? And I did that 2 weeks ago. It should have been there within 4 days. It's not done. So we're probably gonna be working on all of this when we were supposed to be relaxing and actually celebrating Abigail's birthday over this weekend in order to be ready for launch on Tuesday.
And one half of me is like, put the car on the road and slam the gas down, like, let's see if the wheels fall off. And then the other half of me is like, oh my God, the wheels are gonna fall off, you know? So I'm kind of like feeling both sides of it. My strength is definitely on the like finance, technology, operations side. I have like a separate company that's, you know, pretty deep into the AI space, and I've learned a lot through that experience. For the last 5 years, I've been doing a very similar goal setting process to Nico. I stole a concept from one of my mentors who stole it from, I believe, Bill Gates. It's called Think Week, and I've condensed mine down into Think Weekend because I don't need a full week to kind of go through everything. But essentially what you do is you sit down and you look at all areas of your life and you say, where am I at right now? And where am I trying to go to? And what can I like realistically get done in the next year? What is it going to take for me to do that? And what check-in points do I need to have to make sure that I'm on track? That process has changed my life so significantly, and I would say so much faster than probably you would see from the average person. I've already had a 4-year career in private equity. I've started my own company. I've paid for myself and family members to travel internationally. You know, I've purchased the cars that I wanted, have like all the investments that I wanted, I have the friendships that I wanted, have amazing relationships like with my family. Not everybody can kind of say the same thing, and if I had to trace it to one thing, it's probably from the discipline of being able to say, here's what I want out of life, and here's how I'm gonna get there, and then acting on it, you know? So it's having some type of system that you can actually like use and not just say, well, I would really love to go to Italy or go to Spain, but like I don't have the money to get there and I don't know like when I'll have the time. My own experience with setting goals and holding myself to them and actioning on them is my why, right? If it can change my life, I know it can change somebody else's, and I would love to see that happen for everybody.
Okay, we're filming in the garage because it's awkward as shit for me right now until I get more comfortable to film in the gym. So we got an Equinox today. I think a big part of our channel I want to also share with people is like health and fitness has been a big part of my foundation for everything. Like if you follow through in the gym and you start working on your body, you notice that it translates to everything else in your life. You just don't quit as easy. It takes a long time to transform your body. Like that's a fact. But it doesn't take a long time to feel good, right? And so if you start focusing on the feel good and know that the transformation will come with consistency, the better. Right now, what we've seen before is like I was at 9.9% body fat. The new goal, I'm always like striving for new goals over the next, I think 3 episodes, so 6 weeks. I'd like to see if I could drop it down to 7.9, drop it to 2% body fat down and still maintain the same level of energy. For me, I love food. I like exactly what I'm eating right now. I don't want to change anything with that. Why would I suffer? I don't want to suffer because I love food. And so I'm not changing anything in my diet. I'm not doing anything drastic. I'm just adding 2 10 to 15 minute HIIT sessions on top of my already 2 high intensity training sessions. That's it. And we'll see what happens. What happens when you go too drastic, you go too far, you burn out. What happens when you burn out? In the same place you were in the beginning. You're like, oh, that worked for me. Actually, it really didn't work for you. It didn't work for you because if it worked for you, you'd be able to maintain it right now, but you don't. So this is where I'm currently at. Flex, no flex. I just want to share, I feel fucking weird when I take off my shirt, but I think it is important. When I was growing up, I looked up to a lot of people that were in the fitness industry, and it wasn't just what they said, it was what they can show me. Bro, I love golf. You know why? Because like in golf, you have to commit, right? Like that was the biggest struggle for me is like I never commit. I never commit to the shot or anything like that. And once you start committing, like you start hitting better shots. It's just like life, bro. Like anything I fucking commit to, I fucking do. Like if I say I'm gonna do it, I do it. And like that is what I want to be known for. I want to be known for someone that says, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like people assume that I'm going to do it. Like if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm committing to it, right? Golf is the same way. If like you're committing to a shot, like you don't soften, you don't full swing, you don't do anything different, you just commit to the shot.
What do you feel like allows you to follow through?
In life or in golf?
In life.
In life, it's just like you when you follow through like that, you're like consciously when you follow through, your subconscious believes everything you say you're gonna do. And so every time you say you're gonna do something and you follow through with it, the subconscious believes it. And it makes you more confident, it gives you more belief, it makes you more committed. When you start saying things and you don't follow through, then your subconscious is like, I don't believe anything I tell myself, I don't believe anything I say. And whenever you do that, like you start second guessing, things are a yo-yo, they're a roller coaster. Just like fad diets, when people say, I'm gonna lose weight, and then they stick on for a week and they're off, and then they're off. You notice it's a trend, it's a pattern. They start doing that all the time in everything. Like one thing bleeds into everything else in life, right? So if I say, hey, I'm gonna commit to being in the best shape of my life and only drinking 3 times this year, or I'm not gonna drink at all, which I haven't yet, then if I don't follow through with it, then my subconscious doesn't believe everything I say. The more I can follow through with everything I say I'm gonna do, not only for the outside world that people are like, damn, what he says he's gonna do something, he does it. I can count on him. I trust him. Like I believe in him. But like inside, it's my subconscious saying, I count on myself. I trust myself. I believe myself. And like life becomes that much better. Nice shot, bro. Okay, let's go, man.
So where are we at with everything right now?
The real update is I think we're both a little bit exhausted, especially her. She's a little sick because they put so many hours in over, like, her part is happening now. I mean, I was excited to just get the ball rolling yesterday, and then we thought it would be today, and they need another day. And so, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about how many people were trying to get on this right away. I just want to get going. You know, I'm kind of anxious, and it's been over a year now. And so I was just excited to get it going, because the faster we can get it going, the faster I find out about how good the flow is from here to China back to the customer. And the faster that happens, the faster I feel confident in really pushing this thing, because I'm not worried about it getting into the hands of people. I know it'll help. It could help anybody. It's more the confidence of knowing how the flow is and how the product reacts before doing so. So yeah, that's where I'm at. We go live tomorrow. Regardless, like, however it happens, just it's supposed to happen this way. And I think the best part is that, like, the product is so good that if it needs to take more time to fix some things so that the user gets a great experience, that's perfectly fine with me.
One thing I've learned is you have to lock scope and you can't move once you're ready to go. We've actually fit a lot of like little extra things in there as we've been building over the last 3 months. And we've like thrown in, little improvements here and there, which I would say probably extended our initial timeline by a couple weeks.
Yesterday on an Instagram story, I said, like, this product changed my life. And I want to take that back and say, nothing has the ability to long-term to change your life except you. And so I hope this is a tool to help you recognize that you have it in you to go and have anything you want out of life. And I want this to be a tool to get you back to who you were meant to be. The structured, consistent, following through, I say what I'm gonna do type of person, and give you the confidence and belief to go make things happen with your life.